Hello, welcome all, welcome Doc and Nix and Sammy. I'm back to save the universe. Let's play some Deltarune. I'm sorry for the long break. I had to take a little break to get my health back, and I think it's mostly back now. So yeah, let's play some video games. I still don't have a background for this chapter, but that'll be here eventually. Maybe too late, but I'll make it at some point. We did some resurrection rituals. Thank you for those. Those certainly helped. Play chapter 2? Oh no, I don't want to play chapter 2! I'm in chapter 3. This whole system has been working against me this whole time. Yeah, I know who that is, but yeah, I played this chapter. There's just no data left of it. Wait, let me out. Chapter select. Yeah, like 50% of my brain rotted away, so I'm never gonna be the same. But I'll be easier to manipulate than before, so maybe there's some help with that. Yeah, Toby himself came to my house and removed my save. What an asshole. Yeah, clap, clap, clap. I think this is gonna be the final TV time. I feel like I'm pretty close to the end of the chapter. And I think if I'm gonna finish the chapter... Nah, never mind, let's just play. Last time, I played some funny video games in the back room. And Chris loved playing the game, obviously. And then I'm supposed to... Actually, I don't know where to go next. This I've cleared already, so I'm probably not here. I also found out that Toriel is inside the orb. And I think she's been used as a hostage. So, that's a seed for good entertainment. I think I came from here. Yeah, here's the crossroads. And I think I still need some of the enemies to join my town. Or do I? There once was the great wilderness here, yes. But the world became the theater, and us children of Tenna's contract. Those that did not sign the paper set off for the far land that were forgotten. I don't think these creatures can exist outside the Darklands. I remember the day when you found out the girl you liked was an orb? Yeah. That's part of the human experience. Now, on the legend old hermit still knows the way to the place. The legend old hermit. Is that good English, or is that another brain problem for me? Should it be like legendary old hermit? Or legend of the... never mind. Chris, do you not know him so much? Or is the idea of these guys that they don't speak very good English? Like, I have to say that I can't grasp the perfect high concept of every enemy in the game. Or even NPC. I don't understand the Mamma Amoeba guy. I have no idea what that means. Oh, there's one point. Or, I mean, 1 point. Okay, that wasn't as much as I expected. Should I get caught here? Internal translator Armon seething at incorrect grammar. Well, I have sometimes trouble reading English in the first place, so if there's an extra challenge from some creative grammar, yeah, I'm gonna seethe. It's once again a situation where I haven't spoken any English in 2 weeks, and it's going surprisingly well. Every time I expect that when I take a break from this strange language, I'm gonna have trouble. But I usually don't have that much trouble getting back into it. Use a cheater, ain't ya? Yeah. I used the Konami code when I played Contra. No, honestly, that'll take you somewhere. Yeah, cheating is only a way to see show that, like, you want it. It's a way to put effort into something. And not cheating is sort of like slacking off. Where you headed? Okay, I was headed here, but next, I guess I want to get out of here. The entrance, that can be arranged. Yeah, cheating's based, not cheating is cringe. It's that simple. And with a couple of more opinions like that, I think I have my like YouTube career ahead of me. Anyway, that didn't help me very much. Like, that is where I came from, but yeah, maybe not one room is what I expected. Okay, let's cheat my way to nowhere. Like, going to nowhere sounds like a good plan in this strange world. You was already heading that way, weren't ya, Chris? What does that mean? Okay, now we're nowhere. There's another big TV. There's been many of these. Imagine what a like a CRT of this size must cost. You tried to use the console, but nothing happened. Oh, how boring. Oh, is this the old hermit that was mentioned? Ah, no more characters, all gone. Oh, do you want to find them? No, they already went nowhere. Isn't this nowhere? Imagine a static from rubbing your face on it. You just rekindled a memory. I didn't remember that was a thing. But now I have vivid memories of like putting my face close to a screen and feeling the magnetic waves of coolness rubbing my or touching my soul. The ticket, it's under the ball machine. The ball machine has many strange features to it. 2 streams ago, somebody in the chat mentioned like putting a specific number in the ball machine. And it gave me a weird scene about Chris losing a hand in the future. Chris, all done? I don't know. Am I? There's a lot of cables here. I tried to clean up one of my what's the word? Closets? A couple of days ago, and I found a lot of mystery cables that probably go into machines I haven't owned in 20 years. Okay, no more information here. I also found a huge pile of Pokemon cards. I think everyone from my generation has Pokemon cards stashed somewhere. Yeah, I guess it's not very uncommon to have mystery cables. I threw most of them away. I also threw away my beautiful, what is it called? Not RTX, but GTX 770 graphics card. That still looked all shiny and high-tech. But it just has no value nowadays. So I decided to bin it. It was the first graphics card I bought for my computer when I was cued of Mactism. But yeah, it had some aesthetic value left. For me, at least. Maybe not for anybody else. And I found a lot of GameCube and Wii accessories, like the Wii Wheel for Mario Kart, and Mario Party 6 microphones. And I couldn't throw those away, even though I'm pretty sure I'm never gonna use them. And I also found what I mentioned some streams ago, my Game Boy Advance connectors to play, you know, Force Forward Adventures. So I'm still keeping alive the dream of playing Force Forward Adventures someday. Even though I don't know where I'm gonna get all those Game Boy Advances. I have one, but I would need 3 more to have the full party. That was the wrong way. To the ball machine, the fastest way would be, of course, through the crossroads. Right here. So this is not a completely optional place to go. Don't think I'm able to probably with online even. Oh, I didn't even consider that for some reason. Hello, Lucas Guy. I think that message was about Toriel in an orb. That's all I know. But I need to find the ball machine. Is it here? Oh, there's just a Chrono Trigger glimmer on the ground. You thought you saw something on the ground, but you must have already had it. What does that mean? I have 3 Lancer controllers. 1 odd controller. The buttons are ugly pink and yellow. Aren't the eyes of the cat creature that attacked me during the mantle fight pink and yellow? Were they ugly pink and yellow? I guess those are pretty garish colors. Got some Devil's a Hole shit here. Yeah, I think I'm breaking reality a little bit. Last time I mentioned that something bad is gonna come out of me playing all the optional boss fights and having the friendship scenes after. And I've been thinking about that between the streams. In my feverish thoughts, and I think that's sort of like the genocide route of this game. Like genocide in Undertale is about you enjoying the video game a little bit too much, and you want to see in the like the optional bosses, even though that means killing everybody. And here, me wanting to play the optional bosses is gonna lead to something bad also, because especially during this, you could see Chris like wincing while I was doing the video game stuff. So Chris knows it's bad, but me as the parasitic heart inside Chris just wants to get the challenges, wants to play the video game, more and more of the video game. But yeah, I agree that Deltarune is a pretty good game to come back with. Yeah, like my reading of genocide, especially from watching Undertale again, is that you sort of like stop engaging with the fictional characters. You just want to see more of the game, no matter at what cost. And I'm getting the same feeling from the Shadow Crystal and Shadow Mantle quest here. Yeah, it's about being content-brained. And I instantly put my Shadow Mantle on me. Was there any like comment from it? Let me see quickly. No, nobody says anything. What if I put Shadow Mantle on Ralsei? Should I wear this, he says? That's all. And from every Toby game I played, like Toby's all about the player relationship with the video game. And so I think that sort of themes would fit that too. So am I now gonna go back to nowhere? Let's see what happens if I press here. Like I know what's gonna happen, but still. Yeah, justice. This is exactly what I expected. Yeah, like it's kind of when you play Artificial Academy 2. Yeah, it's roughly that. It's just that this time you like put that goat and the pink dinosaur in the place of the whatever's in that game. Okay, let's see if I can now do something with the item I already have. Oh, what does Ralsei think of the Shadow Man's universal everyone that has obtained the armor? Well, Ralsei is the one who commends the armor most. So, and it's obviously a special item. Like, it fought me just now. In a table of RPGs, there's a concept of, like, intelligent items. And I think Shadow Man's or something like that. It seems to have, it seems to have wants of its own. Oh, there's one more console now. I'm not getting any. Advanced gamers have 2 Sega Genesis per TV. I wish I had even one. Like, I think I mentioned that I managed to procure a pretty cool CRT TV, or like a monitor, and connecting a Sega Genesis or Mega Drive to that. That's the console I want to play the most. Although I did dig out my Nintendo 64 and Dreamcast, and I even cleaned them. So, I think I'm gonna test those too. Although I suspect my Dreamcast CD drive might be broken. Last time I tried playing the Sky Pirate game on it, and it didn't load after a couple of battles. So that's not a good sign. Failed gamers and a person with no Sega Genesis and must retire from gaming forever. yeah, I think Sega Genesis is very important. Also, I don't know what to do here. Okay. Sammy says, I have a Saturn that I brought during my Nights in the Dreams phase, and that's still the only game I own for it. Is that the game you can ninja for very long? Like, when I play that, I get tired of the game in like 1 hour. That's the honest truth about me and Nights in the Dreams. What are you hoping to do here? I want to play the video games! That's what I'm hoping to do. The last was fun. I get to kill my friends, I got to fight some cats, and the flying cape. And Chris hated it. I want more of that. But I guess I'm not getting it. The old man is gone. I got this, like, the repeat item. Need a real game like Bertle use these pro consoles. Oh, but Bert is not here. Actually, Bertley, or even Noel, either of those guys hasn't showed up in this entire chapter. And I thought they were like permanent party members. Like Noel, especially. Chris, what's the ticket? Never mind, Harry or Mr. Tena's gonna get mad. The ticket? What's my ticket? Trip ticket. A ticket to nowhere. It shows a map pointing to the left of a red X. I'm so confused. Let's check nowhere one last time. Okay, only cheaters get to go to nowhere. Let's check if there's any X's in nowhere. Now, being a Knights fan is 99% talking about how good the game is and how awesome the concepts are, and 1% actually playing the game. Oh, it's like Planescape Torment and some other games. Did you say let's check nowhere or let's check Noel? I said let's check nowhere. But I did talk about Noel before that. Nowhere? Noel? I don't think there's any connection. Noel, no L, like she's never gonna lose. I'm seeing the hidden meanings. Susie, no. I'm not getting anything from Susie. Noel, yeah, that was the connection. Like, I mean the combination of those two. Okay, there's no X's here. Zuzi equals Newsy, which is what you were probably doing while you were sick. Oh, I see. It's like wheezing and coughing. Those Pokemon, which imply that you are making. I don't remember what I was going with that. But could monsters still be alive? Yeah, okay. I think this is my last visit here. The Snoozy and Snoriel said at the end of chapter 2 was so cute. Yeah, that's what let us hear. Yep, yeah, me taking a 2 weeks break from this game wasn't very conducive for my progress. And I feel a loss at me not saying something not being conductive anymore. Because that's how I used to say for a long time. But if you check the area one more time... There has to be something there, I'm just not finding it. Maybe if I go back to like to the studio, that might be it. I don't need directions yet, but I might need them soon. I thought I saw Tenna in like that area I was at previously. But there has to be something I've forgotten. I saw the fountain in the ice area. Pushing the same incorrect drive for the 5th time. It sounds like when I try to drive around, I keep making the same mistakes again and again, and end up going circles. But my sense of direction in a 3D space, in real world especially, is really, really bad. Look there, I can see it. But why did we not stop here last time? There's the dark fountain. If we can just... Oh, there he is. No, no, no! What are you doing? Where are you going? There are still games to play, shows to watch. Laughs and screams, smiles and tears. Just wander back to your seats and we can... Do we finally fight? Enough of your dumb games. Why the hell do you want us to play so bad anyway? I don't think this guy can do anything else. Is that an Earthbound song? What do you mean? Chris. Smiles and Tears. Oh, it might be. Sounds familiar. Like, maybe the ending song when you roam the world at the end. Maybe to the credits. Chris knows why. Do you remember it, Chris? When everyone came over for the holidays? I know some people called the holidays. Oh, they were all watching TV. Well, when I was visiting my grandparents for Christmas when I was a child, it was an important part of the day to watch the TV and whatever was in there, like what was coming. So Toby, being pretty much the same age as me, is trying to like evoke a generational experience here. Yeah, I think Toby Fox hates Earthbound. I'm getting those vibes from this game. Back when I was just a little old TV, everyone used to gather around my glow to watch the specials. Smiling. Laughing. Eating sputtercotch, blah. Wasn't that just so much fun? To watch me. I was so happy. Then... people stopped coming. It was still these two. I'm guessing Chris and Astriel maybe? And Toriel. Everyone disappeared one by one. No one wanted to watch TV anymore. No one wanted to play games anymore. I disagree. I've been all alone. Until now. When the night appeared... the roaring night... wasn't it like uncontrolled Chris who opened the dark fountain? So is Chris the knight? Yeah, watching TV has gone out of style. But watching like streaming on TV and playing video games, I think those are still pretty popular. But I think Tenna, being a CRT, is not compatible like modern video games. It was mentioned in their house that the TV hasn't been turned on for years. And Chris has like a laptop. So... and I was told that if I keep you three busy, I can have all the people watch me that I want. So the night promises the darkness that they are gonna get their lost glory back. And I've been having so much fun playing with you all. I just don't want it to end. So please, just say it with me. Are we gonna get more TV time? The last one was also a bit fucked up. Enough already. Oh, thank you for saying it. I think humoring Tenna to a point might be useful. But I think we are past that point. What are you doing? I just had this suit de-axed. We are done messing around. Give back Toriel, now. Alright, I get it. I get it, I really get it. Talking, I've been doing too much talking. Oh, now he gets it. No more questions. What you need is another physical challenge. Okay, it looks like a battle. That's right, folks. One last challenge. 1000 points or bust. Can you do it? Okay, let's fight then. Vectorman looking ass? Yeah, he is pretty Vectorman, aesthetic-wise. The Vectorman is a little bit more orb focused. Okay, I'm gonna love TV, and I'm gonna get some TP. Yeah, you could say Orbula. And I'm gonna dodge beautifully. Music higher. Okay. It is a little bit quiet. Actually, strangely quiet. Is this better? Popular boy? Ral say HP change equals score. Okay, there's some unique mechanics here. Let's do our action. You said I love TV, Ral said I love TV. So that's the R action. He couldn't help but give some score. Okay, we are a long way from 1000 points. Today we are gonna all-star cast. Oh, it's gonna be all the attacks we have seen in the chapter. Oh, that was so good until the end. Hear that whine? That's your cat asking for a walk. What does that mean? Yeah, Tenna's animation is pretty funny. Let's play game. So a star contest will have a contested our stars. But can they survive another physical challenge? Okay, what are we gonna play? Dodge fire. Okay, got it. Okay, very good, very good. CRT, not cat. Why did I read cat? I have cat in my brain. Clap and cheer, smile and scream. Entertainment on your screen. I'm gonna do more very successful minigames. Sick of the classics, we'll make them Neo shows, Neo programs. Just watch. Yeah, this seems to be WarioWare, the boss fight. Wait, where were the buttons here? Oh god, I don't remember the buttons. Petting a cat might be nice, but petting a CRT is even nicer. Yeah, feel those magnetic waves. Fresh from the Jewish. Minigame. Who says an old CRT can't learn new tricks? I think that's physically impossible. Look, the 6 PM show, I'll show it at 5. Oh, how radical. And we're gonna get to the target. It's a very small Tenna. Tennas. Okay, nice. Yeah, it is CRT, not cat. I don't know. Brain problems. I'm racking up the score, so let's keep playing the minigames. Yeah, break the target from pretty well. I don't remember the cadence of the voice, how that's supposed to be said. Even though I heard it so many times. Ratings? Huh, I'll show you charisma. Oh, that's what I operate on. HD's nothing when you got nostalgia. I've seen so many people posting on the internet how, like, games look better on CRT because you get that, like, X factor on it. I can show you one example. As usual, this is gonna take a little too long, but I think I got it pretty close here. Let's see. I'm sure I had it right here. Like a picture illustrates. Yeah. Like here you can see like the mysterious effect of the CRT screen. The je ne sais quoi that it adds to the pixel art. Streams all that hit at 6 PM for me. Oh, I was wondering at what time you are watching my streams. Can get with the times and show you the 6 PM stream at 5 instead. Actually, I've been thinking that it would be helpful for me if I starting at 1 hour earlier. Because one horrible thing that happened when I was sick is that I started following like a more normal sleep schedule. So this is actually pretty late for me. Use Ocarina of Time running on Nintendo 64 a day or two ago, and it did tickle my old man bones a little. It's not that long ago I played Ocarina of Time on CRT. I start at midnight. Like my usual stream starting time is midnight in Finland. And starting at 11 PM would be a little bit more sleep friendly. I'm gonna ask on Discord if that's gonna be devastating to anyone. Anyway, finally back to the game. Okay, it's this. It's pretty nice that it lets you use your skills that you gain in the minigames. No need to fight when we can play minigames. You have pressed the earlier start, that's good to hear. I'm gonna bet 20. Yeah, I'm gonna bet 20, that sounds good. And our action. Okay, now we're gonna dodge everything, so I got extra points from Susie's bet. And Susie turned into a gangster for a moment to do that. Ah, no way we can use that take. Cut! Cut, I said. Cut. Smash cut! Oh, that's disorienting. Yay, I just gotta... I did it! Nice! I can play minigame again. It's a lot like the fight against Metaton, but with more minigames. How did you not get hit? I found the Zen for a moment. Susie, you liked watching, didn't you? Come on, tell him! Okay, now I'm ready for the performance. It actually goes with the current music playing. That's very dynamic. I'm gonna defend to get some TP. I think that's gonna be useful. Oh, you had to heal after that? Okay, I don't know how I got it. You guys are so good, it's making me laugh. How about we play your rim shot? What does that mean? I guess it means this, whatever this is. It's good at defended. Arrows are almost dead. I don't think I'm gonna do this now. I think I should heal a little bit. Deluxe dinner sounds good for Chris. And TV dinner for I'll say. Alright, if one physical challenge is enough, how about the double feature? Oh, is it gonna be two at the same time? Rotate. I mean, what am I supposed to do? I didn't quite catch that, I'm sorry to say. Oh, I'm escaping the shots that Tena's doing. I get it now. that damn audience. I gave them so many points to be here today. Let's heal again. Can Ralsei do like multi-heal? No. But Ralsei can use an item that heals everybody. That's good. We are way past the halfway point of the score, so I hope this is going well. Susie, say they don't need to throw me away. I think he lost Susie already. Mike, if you're still here, ban everyone from the gift shop. I don't think we are seeing Mike so far, but Mike has been mentioned a couple of times. Yeah, it makes sense that Tenna steals all the time. I think Tenna is the biggest like character I've fought so far. Easily. I'm still marvelous. I'm still mysterious. Toriel knows she doesn't need a new TV. Okay, performance. Oh, that's quick. Okay, almost good. And then we shoot again. Nice points. Yeah, Tenna's not too scary. He's a little bit alarming with his 3D looks. But I think he's like mostly a nice character. Maybe a little bit like self-centered, opportunistic, but he's definitely not the worst we have seen so far. I think from the boss characters, he's probably the like least evil so far, compared to the king and the queen. Chris, I watched you grow up. Just admit you need me already. Bounce the ball. Is that the ball? Is that the sheep? Oh, there's the ball. Oh, these are the weather characters. They're representations of some kind. Least evil is a good compliment, I guess so. That went well. Only 200 points missing. But I've lost my TP, so let's get more of that. And hopefully nobody dies. You want to have fun too, don't you? Queen is already not very evil. Even the king isn't as evil as he seemed at first, but he's by far the most threatening. Queen is just like an asshole. more than an evil character. Isn't that a little bit why you... Okay, we are getting split again like that. Yeah, this pattern is not very good for my brain. Should I spend this round healing? I think I should. I think if I can try it a couple of times, I could get it, but I just wasn't ready for it. Let's eat a couple of tasty DV tinners, just like our neat hero Sam does. Okay, now not getting hit, please. Whoa. Sorry that was out of line, folks. Back to regular scheduled programming, which is this fucking attack. Oh, I'm not the best at that one. You think how good content you could make by beating Tenna with a similar health left? I don't think that's too much out of the realm of possibility, how this is going now. Minigame. TV time! Double fire? Oh, that's fast. Ah! I did it! Fight! Oh, fighting Tenna. Golden Tenna. Oh, I now figure out the buttons. It took me a while. Susie's down and everybody else hurt too. But don't I have the Score or is grand finale? Okay, I'm gonna heal before that a little bit. And revive means are always good. Okay, I think I'm ready for the finale. That's it, it's time for the final episode. What will happen to our heroes when they realize this show is never gonna end? Okay, we are just doing everything now. In a pretty fast pace. But it's a bounce. It's like the final mix in, not in WarioWare, but in Rhythm Heaven. Can we shoot him? Defeat Tenna? Here's a health bar. Oh, you're also gonna protect yourself. He should have never given us the guns if he didn't want to get shot. I need to turbo controller now. I'm using more shots on protection. Oh, there we go. Ooh. It was tough, but not that tough. I think we won every channel. I don't remember how the TV King fight in Little King story ended. Isn't Tenna's fight the way most streams work? You kind of play games until there's been enough fun. Then the stream ends and you also have a final attack just like Tenna. What is the final attack? I guess for me it's the final GIF after the silence. Or a picture. It's not a GIF every time. No. No, no. No! Oh, he's not owned and he shrinks into a corn cob. That's a tiny Tenna. Yeah, that was a really fun fight. And the difficulty was just enough to make you sweat a little bit. Also, the weather is making me sweat a little bit. But it definitely didn't feel too easy. I'm not even accurate. yeah, that's a good way to admit that you won in spirit. I just wanted to be watched. The first TV my parents owned when I was a child was about this size. It was also black and white in the year 1955. I just wanted you to look at me one last time. Since a little while ago, all that I've been broadcasting is the same reruns over and over. I don't have anything anyone wants to watch anymore. I'm irrelevant. I'm junk. Very recently in Finland, they stopped like SD broadcast altogether, even from the public transmission channels. I don't know the right word for it. Public channels, like they are in HD only nowadays. And I heard news that many people had to buy like new TVs to get the HD programs. I'm assuming that's mostly like pretty old people who didn't have HD compatible TVs yet, but yeah, Finland made that switch finally this year. SD program was a menace. I haven't seen that in a long time. Yeah, color TVs were an old thing when I was a child already. It was just that my parents didn't have very much money, I guess. So they had like an old black and white TV. Couldn't have streamed both versions. They had done this up until this point, but for some reason they had to stop it. I guess it was like a big expense for something that many people didn't watch. And public TV is of course run by tax money, so I guess they have like an incentive not to use taxes on something that many people don't even watch. I'm irrelevant. I'm junk. I don't want to be thrown away. Oh, Ralsei gets a speech. I guess he's good at this. Mr. Tenna, I understand how you feel. To want to be important, to be useful. Perhaps you might not be watched much anymore, but that doesn't make you a failure, Tenna. I'm not buying this. You have brought smiles, light into lightness lives. Like, it's not very helpful to say that, like, you had your time, you were useful, people liked you, it doesn't matter if that doesn't happen anymore. To Chris's family and friends for so long. So there's nothing to be ashamed of. If that ever comes to an end, darkness all become obsolete eventually. But we aren't real, Tenna. This not being real arc is, I don't think this is like a healthy thought route for Ralsei. Doesn't matter if your user's garbage now, remember how you used to be happy? Yeah, like, I know Tenna's not a human, but I guess he has a human brain enough that that sort of thing just doesn't work. We shouldn't make lightness worry about what happens to us. Oh, so darkness are like second-grade citizens. That's an interesting message. I did just make them unhappy, wouldn't it? So their exist only to serve the lightness? Oh, he's shrinking even more. Maybe you're right. But, Hey. You wanna know what I think? Susie? I think... You don't have to take being thrown away. Yeah, fight, that's a better option. Let me tell you. I've never really been able to make friends. Oh, now we're really opening up. I was always the scary girl, the bad kid. The only times anyone ever got close to me were as a joke. I guess another problem was that Susie, like, was about to bite everybody's face off. I think that was a part of it. Yeah, like, Ralsei is not at the height of, like, self-respect in this chapter. And I feel like that is leading to something happening in the next chapter. And even if I did start to make a real friend, that guy is possessed by something. I'd always end up moving away. Yeah, I guess if you're a kid that moves constantly, it's gonna make your childhood very different from the children who, like, spent their time at the same school for their, like, whole younghood. When I moved here, I thought it would be the same thing. I felt like you. I felt like a broken toy no one wanted. Oh, then she killed somebody? Chris's mom saw me, Toriel. Saw me sitting on the bench in the graveyard crying. She asked me what was wrong and told me everything was going to be okay. Yeah, you can see that Susie respects Toriel for a good reason. Scarlett's mom is a goat? Yeah, is that strange? like her other child seems to be a goat to my knowledge. And then her other child is a hairless monkey. Took me to the diner, bought me a hot chocolate. Talked to me, told me I'd make friends. That gave me hope, even just a little. And recently, that hope's been growing. Because now I have friends. Real friends. Friends I wanna keep. Chris, Ralsei, Lance, Toriel too. Even though I thought I was broken, I just needed to find the right people, you know. There's also a character in chapter 1 who can fix you. So, Don't worry, dude. Someone out there wants you, promise. Yeah, especially now. I've so many times mentioned that CRT TVs are popular right now. So I think Tenna still has a bright future ahead of himself. Good speedrunner, yeah, exactly. There are plenty of compatible people. Smash Bros. Melee player? Yeah, that's another one. Chris, you helped me ask around town, right? As somebody who plays rhythm games, I think those people like CRTs. Someone's gonna want a TV. I hope there's a quest when you try to like push Tenna to somebody. You'll help me? Susie, you're incredible, you're amazing. Amazing, that's a new way to mispronounce it. No, you're marvelous. Chris can carry the head. I think Chris looks like somebody who can carry a lot of weight on their head. I feel electric. I feel like $1,000,000. Oh, it's a hope meter now. How beautiful. This must be what hope feels like. We are inventing a Hall of Fame just for you. But you gotta give back Toriel. She's got people that need her too. I understand. I know it's not what the knight wants, but... Chris, Susie, good contestant, deserve a good prize. This way. And he dances that way. Susie. Hear that Ralph say? No one's gonna get thrown away. Not you, not me, not Chris. Got it? So, in like the classical hero's journey, after these events, when everybody gets their like high character point and feels the hope, the next thing is gonna like push them down the cliff. Yeah, the goat didn't carry the weight this time. Well, let's go. Okay, what's the prize? Die next scene? Yeah, maybe it's gonna be very quick. I've been investing in Susie since chapter 1, so I'm a billionaire now. Audience, would you please stand up and clap for our winners? I don't want a tree, by the way, anything else than that. For outstanding kindness and bravery, the Lightners have won the grand prize! Oh, it's Toriel, who's still sleeping. Like, Toriel got the unique Dark World form, and she's not even gonna see it. Here you go, she's all yours, folks. How wonderful, the family's all together again. Now you can all finally... Oh, okay, yeah, it was, that's a very specific amount of damage. And yeah, I think Tenna's like resale value just went down by about the same amount. Tenna? Who the hell are you? Who are we looking at? Is it the knight? If you don't tell us who you are, then... Like, Tenna just let down the knight, so I'm presuming this is him. Trillion, if you guess who's on the screen right now. Well, if my answer is specific enough already... Okay, let's see. Okay, this guy doesn't look very healthy. Oh, absorbing Toriel, that's not nice either. Music is like noise right now. Like the hell we are letting you take her. And then orb. Chris Fralse, come on. Oh, so Tenna wasn't even the final boss of this chapter. That's interesting. Isn't he called a Screaming Knight? That seems like to be that mode. The Roaring Knight, I mean. effect that the knight has is a bit like Asriel at the end of Undertale. Less rainbowy, but sort of the same, like, after image. Total screen for solid 5 minutes. Well, the knight was just mentioned. I would have never guessed it otherwise. Nice music. Hold breath? For what reason? Let's get the user analysis out of the way. So yeah, so far as I've seen, that knight is like the ultimate thing behind the scenes. And we are already confronting him. So this seems like an important moment, right at the front of the Dark Fountain 2. Let's see what our action is. Okay, what is the analysis? Chris couldn't learn anything. This is typical for mysterious, overarching bosses. So this might be the fight when we have to lose to actually win in like the final chapter. Ralsei tried talking. Please, please don't do this. Oh, this is not gonna work. If the roaring happens, then... What the roaring cause again? Is roaring the thing that caused the angel to summon the angel's heaven? Please stop! But nothing happened. I think "but nothing happened" is a Earthbound based comment. King of Bang Bang. Okay, it's getting wider. And then we absorbing it, okay. Minus 999. So yeah, I'm guessing this is... Oh. Ralsei's not looking very healthy right now. Is Revive Mint gonna work? Is he gone? Let's make Susie talk. Susie talk to the knight. I don't know what the hell you are, but leave Toriel alone, you hear me? Fine, you don't want to listen? Then we'll just have to do things the hard way. Susie will not act anymore, fair choice. The roaring is described as a shift that leads to the light world being completely subsumed by dark. Oh yeah. Ralsei described the situation as ending with all darkness turned into stone and all lightness lost in some dark forever. That doesn't sound like a very good ending for anybody, so that sounds like worth avoiding. Okay, he's fine. Ralsei's fine. We're getting some quick blades. Quicker blades. The north wind blew fiercely. Hold breath. I just want to try this. Susie can use the axe. I think that's fine. Let's do one more R action. Chris held their breath, the heartbeat quickened, the soul now moves fast. Okay. Ralsei tried talking. Please stop. Very ineffective. 32. The attacks are very like Calamity-like. You can really see like the world being torn asunder with those. And I lost, which is not unexpected. So, I guess like saving Toriel is gonna be the next short term. Never mind. Never mind. No, you can't. Oh, Susie's like holding the nice leg. Just another streamer. Please don't expect me to beat like the unbeatable boss. My skills are not enough for that. I'm sure there's a secret scene if you fight like for a long time and you hang on a dear life during those attacks. I'm gonna replay this chapter soon, so maybe I'll get it. I will show you if I get it. You can't take her. Oh, Undyne's here. That's surprising. Where did she get here? Hey, you! Stop, police! Very good face. I didn't know that police like extended into the dark world, but that helps. What the hell is going on here? You have got some explaining to do, punk. Oh, she went for a ride. What are you doing? Put me down. Yeah, things are certainly happening right now. Hey. Hey, where the hell are you going? They recovered from minus 999 HP pretty solidly. People returns upon that. You know, on the internet there's no limits. The police story recalled at the end of chapter 2 when she noticed the tires of her car has been slashed. That does make some sense. And I guess like if police arrived in the house, they also get absorbed in the dark world. Police being just undying here. It's leaving peacefully. Chris, I'll be fine. You do whatever you need to do. Is the dark man gonna protect me? Like the night looks very dark. The night is fully like composed of darkness. And that makes sense that he can sort of like change form, because the darkness is malleable. And then so long to walk as in the 3 blocks in the Dream household. Well, she seems to be the only police officer in the town, so maybe she's preoccupied with many things. Can't see anything. Very Super NES like moving background at the moment. Or foreground even. Chris, there's some kind of door here. So we are not gonna shut down the fountain this time. Except that Ralsei is still left here. Ralsei, I mean Ralsei. Very different into this chapter. And now the darkness like escaping the house. We're in the light world? Wait, Chris, I still see someone. They are down there. Down here, past the church. At the bunker, I'm guessing. How did she see that far? That moving phone is the same one as the character creation scene. Oh, that's an interesting detail. So, the bunker was open for a moment and there was gunk coming out of it. Hey, open up! Undyne, Officer Undyne, say something. Hello, Ralsei from YouTube. We left you behind, I'm sorry for that. So the knight took Undyne to the bunker, that's interesting. Hey, this is a joke, right? You're about to come out of there, right? No, this place doesn't open very often. Oh, that's useful, if you know the code. 1, 2, 3, 4. What the hell is this? It's some sort of electronic lock? Chris, what the hell is going on? Why did they take Undyne in here? And why were they trying to take Toriel? I have no idea. Yeah, 4321 is the big brain option for your default code. Are these characters from Undertale or do they just look like them? They just look like them. These are not the same characters. Try 1225. Oh, that's a very good idea. I know that code. What the hell are they doing, Chris? Like, if the cops... The cops? I think there's only a cop. It's no good. The door, it's solid steel. This weird panel, if you could just try get someone to tell us how it works. But we can't, right? We can't tell anyone about this, right? Because you saw that smoke, right, Chris? There's gotta be a dark world in there. It looked that way. If anybody else went in there, they'd get some cool clothes. Toriel, she's still in the... Damn it, I hate to give up here, Chris, but try some code even. I guess it's too much like a puzzle that it sort of like pushes Susie away. Hey, Chris sounds a bit crispy. I think Chris sounds like cricket right now. Honestly, the exclamation mark that appears over some characters always makes my heart skip a beat. You mean like the until like battle start? Exclamation mark. Let's just go seal that fountain. Yeah, like do one object at a time. I think that's a good idea. But yeah, it does seem that saving Toriel now became like the bigger goal of the game. We are not just having fun in Dark World anymore, but there's actually someone in danger. And like an actual bad guy. Even, not just like the silly bad guy so far. Shelter was a strange panel. It looked like a digital security lock. Oh, Chris has to try something. There were 3 entry fields and 3 symbols besides them. One had a pine tree beside it. Oh, these are strange. One had an officer's badge beside it. And one had the Deltarune. Okay. I'm not sure what to make out of that. But it seems that Chris knows the code for whatever reason. It was not me knowing the code. I think Chris knew the code. Okay, that's chapter 3. Music sounds stuck at something. So we don't get the nice hometown exploration at the end of this. It's very friendly to release chapter 4 at the same time as this. So people don't have to wait 2 years to know what happens to Toriel and what happens inside the bunker. Yeah, like, very fair not to leave this as a cliffhanger. Susie, who loved the Dark World for the feeling of adventure they gave her, feels pretty good for me, who loves when the plot goes insane like that. It was pretty clear that the Dark World wasn't just fun adventure forever. Oh, there's the song. At the same time. Okay, well, I promised that I'm gonna replay chapter 2 before I start chapter 4, because I lost my save, and I want to have my choices carry over to chapter 3 and 4. So, as much as I want to see what happens next, I need to leave that for next time. And yeah, chapter 3 was really well paced, like... I would say chapter 3 had the least downtime so far. It was pretty much like interesting stuff all the way through. Do the whole thing again, wasn't looking. I'll redo it at some point, probably off stream. And I think I'm gonna make chapter 2 like a let's play video on YouTube. I don't think I'm gonna do that on stream. Yeah. To be confused? Well, I would say so far the story isn't too confusing. It's pretty clear that the knight was like the... it was obviously a character that's gonna show up at some point. But it's a little bit earlier than expected. I was thinking that Knight would be like the boss of chapter 4. And maybe he will be, but he was here already. And the Knight looked more like a fully darkness-based character than I was expecting. And I'm not sure what to make out of that. I wish I could press my X or Z key here, but I'm gonna keep playing chapter 3. By which I mean that I'm gonna go back and play chapter 2. But by next weekend, I'm gonna be ready with that, and I'm gonna start chapter 4. It's not gonna take too long until something, I mean, unless something unexpected happens. So, yeah, that's gonna be here soon. But not this time, I'm sorry to say. This was a bit of a shorter stream. But I think that's fine, because like I've said, I'll be waking up earlier, so this was quite late for me, and I'm gonna appreciate the chance to sleep a bit more, and I'm gonna starting a bit earlier in the near future, like I said. Lukaska says, so interesting to see your gameplay, because where you're on the continued chapter 4 screen, I was on the beginning of a roaring night fight. Thing is sabbatical, trying to figure out everything that happened and everything that was happening right now. Want to forget all of the Deltarune chapter 3 and 4 replay it over again. Yeah, that's a good feeling to get from a game. I think I'm feeling quite fine right now. It's just that the only reason I'm feeling tired is the time of the day. Nothing else. But tomorrow, I'm trying to get refreshed and play some retro Suffering after a long time. It's not going to be too suffering-inducing, it's going to be Wario Land on Virtual Game Boy. I mean Virtual Boy. Which I think is a pretty difficult game, but not too bad. I think the burning red color is going to be the worst part of it. But for now, here's the HD version of one of the Deltarune characters. And with that, I'm gonna continue on chapter 4 next time. Really looking forward to it. But yeah, for now, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for waiting during my break and being back here now. I really appreciate it. I'm really glad to be back. I'm just sad because of the hour it is would embrace all the death flags. Yeah. There's a comment in chat that looks like spoilers, and I'm not gonna read it, and I'm gonna use this device remover from my brain right now. Okay, now I unsaw it. Maybe it's just speculation. I'm not blaming you. But yeah, thank you once more for watching, and good night. Just speculation. Okay. Then I'm not gonna worry. Sorry for blaming you for spoilers. The problem is, yeah, I know Ralse wouldn't do it. Ralse is a very nice guy. The problem is that I don't remember who Des Holiday is. One of the reasons I need to replay chapter 2 is to remind myself who Des Holiday is. But the Holiday family does have antlers. And yeah, it is true that the knight had horns. Maybe a little bit like antler-like horns. That is a good point. That I didn't quite catch when I saw the design for the first time. Okay, but for now, good night, and bye-bye.